Hello everyone, this is Fanny. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you two beautiful farmhouse DIY. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by and welcome. Also today I'm really excited to be participating in the Inspired DIY Challenge hosted by Elena Jenkins DIY and co-hosted by my lovely friend Michelle from Michelle Cousin Home. So I will leave the link on my description box below, so make sure when you finish watching my video you go check it out, the playlist. So for DIY number one, here is my inspiration, one of those beautiful DIYs that my friend Maria from Crafted with Maria did. I really love how this shelf ladder came out and I thought I need to make one of those. So here we go. Also, I'm going to be using the same paint sticks that she used because she sent to me few. So thank you, my friend. So as you can see, I already removed the plastic on the rulers and now I'm going to be using my Meyer box to cut the holes and then measure it and cut it in half. So once I have 4 pieces together, now I'm ready to create the ladders. So to be able to attach all the pieces, I'm going to be using hot glue and wood glue at the same time. So as you can see, I used the square just to make sure that all the pieces were even and straight. So I made 2 ladders as you can see. So now I'm going to be attaching both together, creating like a triangle. And yeah, first I add the hot glue on the bottom to keep it in place, and then I'm going to be adding the wood glue on top. So next I went ahead and placed the top of the shelf. As you can see, was a leftover of previous DIY. So for the shelves, I'm going to be using this summer sign and just mark it down and cut it by using the ruler and also the box cutter. Next, I smoothed out the edges by using sandpaper. Once I have both shelves together, I want one smaller, so I went ahead and cut it. As you can see, now I'm going to be placing them by using a little bit of hot glue and also wood glue. So next I went ahead and give it a really good coat with the chalk paint in the color white. So hair dryer for a quick process. So once the paint was ready, I went ahead and just used a little bit of empty wax and distressed the edges. And basically that is it for this one. I think it came out really cute. It's a small version that my friend did. And here is how this came out. And I think it came out so adorable. But let me know, what do you guys think? So for my second DIY, here is my inspiration, this beautiful DIY that my friend Michelle did. She did it for her anniversary and I got so inspired for this one that I have to make it. So here we go. I really love it, and I also going to make it for my anniversary, my wedding anniversary. So I'm really excited about this project. So here are the materials. I'm going to be using those big largest those largest signs from Dollar Tree, some popsicle sticks. And first, all I'm going to be doing is attach both pieces together by using wood glue and hot glue. So once I have both sizes together, I went ahead and sand it out a little bit, the wood glue, the extra wood glue. So then I went ahead and mark it down and trace the line. So next I went over the line using the ruler and the box cutter just to make it like deeper and create that realistic chip black look. And I ended up with something like that. Next I'm going to be creating like a fence look on the top, so just by mark it down a kind of triangle pieces and just cut it using the box cutter as well. Just like so, and then I just smoothed out the edges with the same block. Now I'm going to be using the wooden rulers, removing the plastic on it, and then I'm going to be attaching them on the top and also on the bottom, using wood glue and hot glue at the same time. So next I'm going to use some leftover popsicle sticks, cut a few pieces on it and cover the holes and also give you some details. So next I'm going to be using the same chalk paint and the antique wax. So first I went ahead and give it a really good coat with the white paint. So once the white paint was dry, I went ahead with a little brush and went over the lines that I created before with the antique wax. As you can see, the lines are not perfect because I'm going to be spreading out the paint with the wet towel, as you can see, paper towel, so to create that really dirty look, just like so. So next, with the leftover white paint on the brush, I went over the line just to give it that distressed look. So I was back and forth with the paper towel and the brush until I got the color I wanted. I also went back with the same blocks, sent here and there just to give it that rustic look. So also I went back once again with the box cutter over the lines just to bring back those lines and give it that chip black look or palette look to the board. So now I'm going to be using this love sign that I have a while ago. I don't know if the dollar store still carry those. I have that one like 2 or 3 years I believe, and yeah, that has this shiny color on it, and so I removed that paper first, send it out, and now I'm going to use the antique wax and paint the love sign. So as you can see, I was trying to go in one direction just to give it that wood look to the sign. So I also paint those little wood cubes, and I'm going to be placing it on it, 4 on top and 4 on the bottom. And then I place the love sign on top of the board by using wood glue and hot glue. This love sign is kind of heavy, so I made sure that I use a lot of wood glue and hot glue. So now I'm going to be just making some knot in between the cubes, and then just leave some space, kind of like loop in between, just to be able to hang some pictures on it. And I did the same thing on the bottom, and I just hot glue a little bit the ends of the twine just to give a better finished look. So now my favorite part, I'm going to use those transfer stickers from Dollar Tree and spelling a message, which is my wedding song. I remember that day like yesterday. So after I placed the message, I went ahead and cut one of those details and placed it on the bottom of the word Amen. And on the space in between forever, I'm going to be placing that little cute heart from Dollar Tree. As you can see, it has a little hole on it, so I covered it using a little pearl and give it that romantic look. And for the final touch, I just add the little hangers on the back, and voila, that's it for this one. I think it came out absolutely beautiful. I really love how this turned out, but I want to know what do you guys think. Also, don't forget to go check out the playlist, show some love, and let them know that I sent. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. God bless you all, and see you guys next time. Ciao ciao.